Hello, Divine Mothers, back again. So today I want to share another conscious parenting tip, and this one is about practicing compassion, unconditional love, radical acceptance, especially in those situations when your child comes home and they get the grade that they weren't expecting and they feel very deflated and very defeated. And it's our job as divine mothers to hold space and validate it and acknowledge that you did your best, and I know it feels really hard, but I don't want you to feel that this grade and this score defines you in this moment. And that's really hard for some parents. If you're not in this conscious parenting space, you are wanting the grade. You are like, no, I will not accept anything lower than the A and the B. But as a conscious parent, you have to love your child just as they are. That score does not define them. So I said to her, I know you want to grieve and I know you want to express the pain that you're feeling. So it's good for you. Go to your room and just have that time with your bunny to let the emotions flow. If you need to cry, cry it out. And she did. She went to her room and I left her there. Once again, I didn't want to intervene or try and fix the problem. I just wanted her to go through the stages of that grief and then come back. And when she came back into the room, I think she realized, okay, I've done my best. I know that that's not my best subject, and that's it. There's no point going on about it and overthinking it, like, why is this happening to me? I have to move on. And I said to her, I know you like to do your painting, why don't you do that? And she did. She picked up her paintbrush and she did about 2 or 3 pieces of work. And I looked at it and I said, wow, you've just gone from feeling really deflated, but you've produced this beautiful artwork. And I said, there's not many people in the world that know how to self-regulate and pick themselves up. And that's a really good strength that you are already showing at this young age. And if you continue to do that, you're going to have the ability to manage all these challenges that come your way as you get older. So I said to her, where you may lack IQ in that particular subject, which is mathematics, I actually see you've got a really strong EQ, emotional intelligence, in mathematics, because no matter what is thrown at you, you still have the ability to turn the situation around and not let it get to you and take your power away. And I said to her, just keep doing that. No one is defining you as your grade and your score. We love you just as you are. And so that's my lesson or my tip for today. As divine mothers, we just need to use our heart wisdom and step out of the ego, step out of the identity that the grade and the score, that's the most important thing. It's not. It's, can our child cope with the challenges that they will be faced with as they get older? And if they can have a strong EQ, I'm happy with that, because I just know that as she goes through the path of life, this girl's going to be tough. She's going to be a warrior, because it's not going to affect her. She's going to be able to pick herself up, dust herself off, and start all over again. And I think, to me as a mother, I will just keep helping her build up the EQ so she can prepare herself as she's faced with challenges in her later years. So that's my tip today. Practice compassion, practice unconditional love, radical acceptance, and just let go of the identity that the child has to have a certain score to be worthy, because they don't. They're worthy and enough as they are.